Now, about 9 in 10 people were with probation orders due last year, successfully completed them on time. It's the highest rate of completion since 2012. The Social and Family Development Ministry says strengthening family involvement in the rehabilitation process is one key factor, and the pandemic had a part to play. Lauren Ong has more.
As part of the Youth Advisory Group, this 24-year-old ex-probationer now helps to rehabilitate young people. But it was a different story when Lee Chu-wei was much younger. He used to frequent nightclubs and usually ended up involved in brawls. In 2016, he was sentenced to 2 years of probation.
There's a period of time where I literally went to open the door. I was still on the tagging. My parents, right, they told me, don't give up, we are always with you and all. And my friends, which is my temper friends, they are really very supportive.
The authorities say it's this greater emphasis placed on family involvement which have resulted in more completing their probation orders in time. The figure of 87% in 2021 is up from 82% the previous year.
When family is really more involved and more supportive, what we see is that the probationers also have a greater sense of self-worth. They are also more motivated to make some changes and maybe change some of their risky behaviors.
Those with more family supervision are more likely to complete their probation orders by more than threefold, according to local research. Home-based learning and work-from-home arrangements during the pandemic have only strengthened its effectiveness as parents can supervise more closely.
The pandemic has actually made the probation seem normal because right now it's not really that easy for us to travel around. It was actually giving me a good relationship with me and my parents as I was back home by time, and we all started having a good bond with one another because I started spending time with my family, which I did not used to do.
Of the 59 who failed to complete their probation last year, slightly more than half reoffended, while the remainder persistently failed to comply with the conditions. Those below 16 years old formed the biggest group that didn't complete their probation orders, and this has been the case for 2 years running. The authorities say this group are generally more impulsive and influenced by peers. As for the type of offences committed, theft and voluntary causing hurt are two of the most common. That's followed by fraud and forgery and unlawful assembly. 2021 also marked significant milestones for two key community partnerships: 50 years of the Volunteer Probation Officer Scheme and the 25 years of the Community Service Scheme. These have been key in mobilizing the community to strengthen the rehabilitation of probationers.